from being something that elevates you to something that is you know, I can't even find the exact word.
I love your guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, and I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning. It is 6:02, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. It is Johnny's House on a Tuesday morning. A little cooler than yesterday. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high today of only 70. Right now, it is 57.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, Ray is out today, so Brian is doing celebrity news. What's up, bro?
There are a couple things got teased yesterday. So Fast and Furious 10 is coming up.
Okay.
May 19th is the release date.
And that's the last one, right?
No, it's the first part of the last one. So it's going to be a two-parter to end it. So because I think they were doing 11 movies. That's what he said he promised Paul Walker.
Okay.
So Vin Diesel basically just posted a photo of Dominic Toretto, his character, and that was pretty much it. And it said trailer coming next month.
Okay.
So there's a trailer coming next month. So he teased you to let you know that next month you can see a trailer of the new Fast 10.
He teased you about the tease that is coming.
Yes.
I saw the last installment was on cable last night. It was like F9 or whatever.
Where they went to space.
And Tyrese and Ludacris were in space.
Yeah.
They had like a deep sea fishing gear on their head, and they were in space.
Yeah.
And they took out a satellite.
And a Pontiac Fiero. Which I always wanted as a kid because I thought those cars were awesome. Turns out they're really, really awesome. They go to space. I don't know what they're going to do this year, man. Like a drift race at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know.
They haven't done ocean yet, have they?
No, they haven't gone under the water yet.
No,
so maybe that's it. Also, this should probably get you excited. I still have not got into this. I tried. Netflix dropped the season 4 trailer for You.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Joe is in London now.
Okay.
And there's a new serial killer that has taken interest in him, they said.
Oh, so the stalker's going to get stalked.
Yes.
Oh.
It said bodies start to pile up, and Joe knows it's the work of a high society snob he's becoming friends with during his stay in London.
Really? Now, here's the funny thing. If you ever see You, it has some real similarities to Dexter.
Okay.
Because they also have that internal model. You know how Dexter talks to himself?
Talks to himself, yeah.
Joe does that a lot, too. And he's also kind of a killer.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's going to be released February 9th. That's going to be part 1.
Already?
Yep. And part 2, they're going to do it in 2 parts. That's going to be March 9th.
Okay.
So part 1 you can watch February to March, and then part 2 you can watch March on.
See, they can't get people spoiled on dropping a whole season and then start dividing it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're probably trying to drag out your viewership as long as they possibly can. Ozzy Osbourne is coming back to TV.
In what way?
They're doing a whole new reality show called Home to Roost on the BBC.
The family?
Yeah. So he said he's really nervous about it, though. He said that made his family crazy and actually caused his kids to get into drugs back in the day. So he's really freaked out about it.
Well, see, that back then they were new. They didn't know what was going on. Now it's like, look, the family needs a little extra money. Let's let the cameras roll around, show them what we want to show them.
Well, Sharon's got a lot to say now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And now she'll be able to say whatever she wants.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be on the BBC. And he's just really worried. He's concerned. He said, I don't know how the Kardashians do it. He's like, they do it all the time. It never ends. And I can't handle it. He's like 3 to 4 years, and that's it.
Look, you see how much money they're making?
Right.
For them, it's just a family business.
Yeah,
the reality show is just a family business.
Well, that's how they push all their other businesses.
Oh, yeah. And they're about to be billionaires.
You've probably seen all the rain in California.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of rain. Well, a lot of celebrities are being forced to evacuate. They live in Montecito, California.
Okay.
And so they've been ordered to evacuate because some of the video is crazy. It's like rushing rivers of water.
Good.
And dirt. So Harry and Meghan had to evacuate.
Oh, wow.
Oprah had to evacuate.
That's a neighbor.
Rob Lowe, Adam Levine, Gwyneth Paltrow, and George Lucas. They all had to evacuate.
But everybody on that list has more than one house.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They're going to be fine. Ellen also lives over there, but she's on high ground.
Okay.
So she's actually not having to get out. She actually has to stay in place, they told her.
Okay.
Because she can't leave. If she leaves, she might get washed away.
Here's the crazy thing. In California, and I know it's a huge state, but they deal with flood, drought, fires.
Yeah, wildfires are crazy there. Yeah. And they were talking about, even though, okay, so they got a lot of rain, which they need, because so this is the first time in, I think they said 4 years, that they've been out of drought levels.
Okay.
But if it doesn't continue, by the time summer hits, they'll be back in drought levels. Right. So it's like you want the rain to continue so your summer doesn't burn up the state.
Yeah.
But right now your state's being washed away. So you got to be careful. Yeah, I don't know.
That's just got to be a bad feeling to say, hey, look, you're gonna have to leave because your house might get washed away.
Now I know why everybody leaves.
Now, but here's the thing: they come in here.
Yeah, well, Florida's bad because we got hurricanes, but at least you can plan for that.
Yeah. Hurricane is just gonna pop up on you. You got at least a couple days notice.
Yeah, this rainstorm is crazy. Like I said, it's been 99% chance of rain for like the past week.
And it's still gonna be going on.
At least for, they said, another couple of days.
Damn. All right, it's Tuesday morning, 6:07. It's Johnny's house. .09 on a Tuesday, partly cloudy. 70 is our high today. It is 57 right now. If you're listening to Brian doing trash, Ozzy says he's a little nervous about the family getting back into the reality show game. Would you do a reality show?
Yeah, in a second.
We tried to do one for the show, and I was up for one when I was getting married, and I turned that one down flat. I had to go through like several auditions, even a video audition with the cast director, and I sat down and my soon-to-be wife at that particular time, I said, hey, listen, you know nobody wins in this thing, all right? If we do this, chances are this ain't going to make it, meaning our relationship.
Right.
Little did I know we ain't going to make it anyway.
I was going to say, maybe you should have took that money. I'm just saying.
And then we did the one, there was a young lady who, she worked at, I don't know where she works now, but she worked for MTV, but she was an intern on this show way back in the day.
Yeah.
And they were trying to do a reality show about radio. And she said, I used to work at a radio station. She came back and they had cameras follow us around. And they said we were just too nice.
Yeah. Well, I think part of the problem with that, looking back on it now and being honest, is that there wasn't enough money up front involved to be willing to burn bridges.
Yes,
to
absolutely.
be brutally honest.
Yes. Yeah.
Like if you were to tell me that we're going to come in and we're going to film 20 episodes, set in stone, $1 million, I would have then no problem being completely 100% honest and not worrying about walking down the hall because I got $1 million.
Yeah.
But you're shooting like a mock-up pilot that might get picked up, that I might make a couple $1,000s off of. I can't risk
burning some
being
real
honest
yes.
about relationships in this building because I got to come here every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that if you want reality, there's got to be money attached to it, or you got to have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, we have things to lose here.
Oh yeah. It's a pilot, and we're gonna film it, and if we like it, and we like the chemistry, we love the chemistry, but you guys don't have any problems.
Right.
And our thing is, we got problems, but you ain't offering us anything for us to pull them skeletons out that closet right now.
Right.
Because y'all going to be gone, and that skeleton's still going to be out that closet.
And if the show gets picked up, great.
Okay.
Because now I can go down the hall and be like, yeah, this is all for TV.
Yes.
And we're getting paid.
Yes.
Everyone wins.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, if the show don't get picked up and all you see is me telling the truth about you, now I got to deal with you.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why it was like, there's just no way you could be honest.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, you can't. And the funny thing is, they were following us around at a bar.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, we like you. And I could tell she wanted to, because she was the executive producer, and for her, it was kind of one of them things where she went home, found a hit show, and it made it to television. But they're like, can you guys do something like, be mad at each other? Or
we are all the time. Yeah, you just don't see it.
Yeah, you just need to get some money up in here. Let's put some guarantees on the table.
Exactly.
But just y'all following us around just so we can get on there?
Right, because we know how reality works. So, okay, I say something, about you. Or Laura was here at the time. I say something about Laura. I know what you do then. You go take that clip and go, look what Brian said. And now you've created dissension and you left. Now I got to deal with the dissension that you created.
Here's another thing I've noticed about reality shows is that, you know what, they put you on there, they highlight you, and if you got a little business on the side, a hustle on the side, they let you promote it. But if you get in trouble, they're gone.
Yeah.
There's somebody from one of them Real Housewives shows who's got 2.5 years.
Yep.
They just like gone, like, hey, y'all gonna help.
Yeah.
What they did to Honey Boo Boo's family was just bad.
Right.
Just bad.
They had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Because if they would have not needed that, they wouldn't put their family through that.
Man. But they left them with just nothing, like goodbye.
And all kinds of other problems that they created. Like what Ozzy said, like he thinks reality show is what got his kid into drugs.
I think it may have accelerated them.
Yeah.
But he's a rocker.
I think
he
that's
is the king
probably
of
more.
heart. Yeah.
Yeah, like being in Hollywood probably got him into drugs more than the reality show, but they made them celebrities.
Yeah.
Which accelerated it, yeah.
You know what? When, you're in denial yourself, you got to blame something. It ain't me that I bite heads off bats and I can barely
snorted
talk
ants
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's because we got a reality show.
We had a reality show.
That's what happened.
That's it.
First call of the day. Be the first one we talk to. You got to call us right now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Kick off the show. Where are the regulars? Beat the regulars. Go ahead and call. You can either wait and call now and let it ring, or wait till we come back and start talking and then call them. But we want to talk to you. Be the first one. First call of the day. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day. It can be you, but you got to call us on Johnny's house. Tuesday morning, 6:23 right now, and expect some partly cloudy skies with a high today of around 70, 57 right now, and low tonight should be back in the 40s. So it's going to rain, I think, maybe tomorrow, then it's going to get cool again, then it's going to get warm again. It's not like it's going to be freezing, though. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day, let it ring, and once we're done talking, we'll answer it and find out what's up with you. Yesterday, pretty normal day. I went home and I took a hard nap. I mean, it was hard. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep last night. And I got those what you call those blackout things you put around your face?
Oh, like the mask?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it soft?
Real soft.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's dangerous.
I want to get one of those.
Brother, I'm telling you, it's dangerous.
Because I sleep with a pillow over my face now anyway.
Hey, and here's the thing. I thought I couldn't because it was something on your face, but it works for me, and you don't know if it's midnight. And yesterday I was sleeping really hard, and I set the alarm, and I looked at the clock, and it was like 10 minutes before I had to leave to go pick the kid up. And I'm like, I'm still kind of sleepy. So I did that, picked the kid up, decided to grill yesterday. What's funny is I talked to my mom yesterday, who's in North Carolina, and it's freezing up there. She said, what'd you do for dinner? I said, we grilled a little bit. She's like, grilled? I was like, well, this is Florida.
Yeah. It's nice out.
It's nice.
When we have anything that's meat, I'm like, you want me to throw it on the grill?
Yeah, throw it on the grill. And up there, they're dealing with, it was 38 degrees. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of bad. But I just, now I don't do gas, so I always have charcoal.
Yeah.
I just fired up the grill, cooked it up, took them home, and tried to watch a little bit of the national championship game. But that was just, if you were a TCU fan, hey.
That was ugly.
Better luck next year.
It got ugly fast.
It was real bad, but that was about it. How about you, B? How was yours?
It was cool. Did some work around here. I almost, I know I exaggerate sometimes, but I thought I was going to die on my way home yesterday.
What happened?
So I was going down 429, and the speed limit's 65, 70, so you're cruising.
Okay.
And I kind of get weirded out behind dump trucks anyway, because I've had 4 windshields get broken. And so this dump truck's a little bit in front of me, and stuff starts flying off of it, and it's hitting my windows pretty hard, to the point where I'm flinching.
Is it kind of like little gravel or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you could see it. Some of the pieces were that big.
Yeah.
And it's hitting my hood, and so I get to the point where I'm flinching, right? So I get a little nervous, so I speed up because I'm going to get around it.
Yeah.
But then as I start to go around them, they're doing construction, and one of the barrels is a little further out than the rest of the barrels.
So your choice is
So
to
now
hit
I'm
it
like, son of a, what am I going to do? So I swerved a little bit, but I'm going 65.
Uh-huh.
So I swerved a little bit. I could hear my tires go, "Whirr," and it caught my truck tire, caught the edge of that barrel, which was so loud.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, either I'm going to hit that, I'm going to hit a wall, I'm going to flip. I don't know what's going to happen right now. It all was in slow motion. Scared the heck out of me.
So you just end up just scraping it?
Yeah, it didn't even scrape my truck. It just hit my tires stick out further than my truck. So it hit the edge. There's a little tiny white spot on my tire where you can see that I rubbed it.
Yeah.
But another inch to the left, and I'm full on hitting it.
Dude, that's the thing, man. When you look back on it, it did happen in slow motion. And you see all the time people like, man, your life can change just like that.
Yeah.
It can. Just like that.
The rest of the way home, that's what I thought of. I'm like, what if on my way home today, now I'm laid up in the hospital while my son's at school, my wife's at work, she don't know what's going on.
Yep.
All because I was trying to avoid a dump truck who's got stuff falling off the back of it with a giant sign that said not responsible for windshields. Yes, the hell you are. You can't just put a sticker on there that says not responsible, have stuff flying off your truck, and say you're not responsible.
Once I get this insurance stuff taken care of, I'll tell you about the accident where I got hit by the truck. And it was just like 1 minute you're driving, next thing you know, there's a truck pushing your car sideways down the road, and you're like, what's happening here?
I had decided this is happening. That's where I was, and then it didn't, and I'm like, whoa, what happened?
You have a surreal moment.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. It's like life is happening. Like right now, life is, we do, people are waking up.
Yeah.
But when you have a moment like that, it takes you out of that rhythm.
Yep.
And it either slow things down, you have this crazy vision of what's about to go down.
And just hitting the thing with my tire was so loud. When I got home, I'm like, I'm sure my truck's going to be jacked up. Nothing. Didn't even touch my truck, just the outside of my tire, which was crazy.
A little chill, man.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about that.
No, it freaked me out. And I told my wife the story, and she's probably like, "Oh, you're exaggerating." But if you were there, you'd be like, "What?" Because it was crazy.
You sound like Vince Vaughn in Couples Retreat.
Yeah, I'm a shark attack survivor. Let's just call it what it is. I'm in a select group of people. So I did that, and then we just hung around the house.
You started watching
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. What do you think?
We did a walk around the neighborhood, and then we watched the first episode of Yellowstone. It's really good.
I told you like it.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
But I could see where it could have a lot of good storylines. So yeah, we're gonna stick to an episode a day.
Here's the thing that sucks. They just started a new season, and then they dropped 5, and then they said we're on fall break. We'll be back in the summer.
Well, we got a while, so
I know,
because we got 4 seasons, and then I'm going to start
summer?
1883 as well.
Yeah,
once
yeah.
it gets to that point. So yeah, we started it last night. It's really good.
It is. I think you'll like it, man.
It is really good.
Hey, did they give me a new phone thing? This looks different.
They did. It should work. Yes.
Okay. There it is. I'm looking at it. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Taylor.
Hey, Taylor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. You're our first caller of the day today.
Woo! Woohoo!
Yes.
So excited.
I know. What are you doing, Taylor? Where you headed?
I'm heading to work this morning.
All right, let's see. Either you're a teacher or you are in the medical field. Which one is it?
I am kind of a teacher. I work for a technical college.
There you go. There you go. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how long you been listening to our program?
Oh my gosh. About 25 years.
Dang.
You sound like you're about 25 years.
You've been putting in work.
I am 30.
Really?
I've been listening since I was really young. My mom's been listening to you guys. So
Yeah.
I've been around for a while.
We always joke we're on 3 generations right now, going on 4.
Yeah, I
Man.
would say so.
Now, do you have any kids?
I don't
Well,
know.
listen.
but
As soon as you do, you make sure you put them on the radio. You
Yep.
make sure you listen.
Nieces, nephews, tell them all.
Yes.
absolutely. That was my plan.
Have a baby just so they can listen to the show.
Absolutely. I'd be like, sorry, I got to put you guys on Johnny's house.
There you go. Wow. Well, you've been on a journey. And is this your first time calling?
It is my first time.
We got a first time caller.
You went 25 years without
Yeah.
calling?
Why didn't you call before? Why haven't you called?
I always volunteer with you guys for Baby DJ.
Yeah.
So I never think about calling. And I'm
Wow.
honestly never up this early. I just started working for the school like 2 years ago.
Wow. Did you volunteer this year?
I didn't because I was working for my school.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know we got a lot of stuff going on, so you can get back out and volunteer with us.
I know. I'm so excited to do that again.
All right.
But I just wanted to share some exciting news with you guys.
Okay.
Because I'm getting married this Saturday.
Nice.
You what?
Isn't it? I'm getting married this
You're getting
Saturday.
married?
Congratulations.
Look at you. Are you nervous?
Yes. But
Man.
it's a good week.
How many guests you have coming?
It's super small. I guess they call them like micro weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
So we're going to St. Augustine.
y'all got open bar
Yeah, that's important. Open bar is
Yeah.
important.
or drink tickets.
Absolutely. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's where your expenses come in with
Don't
the open
even
bar.
invite me to a wedding with a cash bar.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I was like, no.
Wow.
So we had an open bar for everyone.
Well, congratulations. When are you going on your honeymoon?
In October,
In October, where you guys going?
we're going to go to California because we've never been out there.
Are you gonna do that wine thing? 'Cause
We actually want to go to Halloween Horror Nights over there.
Oh, right on.
oh, y'all want them fun look couples.
That'd be cool.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, congratulations, and thank you for listening to us for 25 years, and go to work. How about that?
All right. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
All right, Taylor. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Listen, we come back. Christmas lights in your neighborhood. Are they still up? We're going to call some people out right here on Johnny's house. 639, Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Johnny's House. Tuesday morning, partly cloudy. 70 is a high. It is 57 right now. All right, now it's time to start taking down the Christmas lights.
You would think.
What's the percentage of people still have them up?
According to a poll that came out yesterday, 41%.
That's still big.
Still have some up. 17% have everything up still, all of it.
Yeah, I got a couple houses in my neighborhood. I mean, fully lit.
Yeah.
They're fully lit. And I took my tree down over the weekend, but the outside stuff, as soon as I got back in from Christmas break, I took all that stuff down.
Yeah.
But I ain't put it away.
Yeah.
Dang. Anybody in your neighborhood got the lights up and going?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Really?
I saw this poll, and then we did our neighborhood walk last night.
Okay.
And I started counting the houses. And it's pretty accurate for my neighborhood, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a few on each street that are full on. And they even still have them turned on.
Whatever happened to they had to be down before Three Kings Day?
I guess HOAs probably vary, but, I mean, is anyone really going to say anything? I don't know. Our neighborhood took down their decorations at the entrance 2 days ago.
Yeah, see, mine's not.
Yeah, ours took theirs down.
I guess maybe the people in the neighborhood are waiting for the fill up, and they're lit. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, but I think it's just, it's time to go into a new year. Look, they've already expanded Christmas is Halloween Christmas. There is no Thanksgiving.
Right.
I think they might have been a week after Halloween that they started putting the Christmas decorations up this year.
Oh, they start quick.
Maybe they're trying to extend it to Valentine's Day.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, at some point, it's like, come on, man, you got to take your stuff down. I took down my outside stuff on the 2nd.
Yeah.
See, before we came back to work.
Mine was just sure. It wasn't for any reason other than procrastination. That was it. That was the only reason. It wasn't because, I like the way they look, or, oh, my God, it was just like, man, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, I want to find out how many people, are there people in your neighborhood that have the lights up and kicking? And if you're one of them, just explain why. I'm just kind of curious. I mean, nobody's mad at you. Listen, is your house, is your neighborhood, a lot of people like the way that it feels. I've seen there's a couple houses in my neighborhood that the outside lights are on, but if you look in, they have a tree that's lit up.
One of my neighbors still has a tree.
Yeah,
I can see
tree
it through the window.
through the window.
Yep.
You can see that.
Some of them are keeping them up all year, I think, and they're going to just change the color of the lights. Like they had them installed. And
Okay, I've seen those.
They don't want to take them down, so
Yeah.
they'll just change the color of the lights, I guess, to go with the season. Maybe they can do red for Valentine's Day or green for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know.
Huh.
But I mean, I don't think you decorate your house with lights for every holiday.
Some people getting permanent lights.
Yeah.
And you program them. Like you said, the colors that you want.
Yep.
All right, I want to find out if people in your neighborhood still have their Christmas decorations up. Do you still have yours up? And if so, why are they up? Is it procrastination, or you just like the way it feels? You like the glow? You like the glow of the Christmas tree? You like the way your house feels when you come in? That's up to you. It is your house. You can do whatever you want. All right, I want to find out about it. And one of you, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to the 2023 Hula Bowl happening this Saturday at the FBC Mortgage Stadium. And if you want to go see some, I think it's college football. If you want to go see some, now is the time to call. And we want to hear about, all you're going to do is tell us about yourself or your neighbors. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text because you can't get in, the XL Mobile is 41067. And if you're watching the live stream, you can drop your comment there. And somebody already said they don't want to take theirs down. And that's fine. But we want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. In your neighborhood or your own personal house, are your holiday lights still up? We want to talk to you and find out on Johnny's House. Johnny's house, 652. 70 is a high, 57 right now, and it's going to be partly cloudy. 41% of people who put up their Christmas lights still have them up. And I want to find out if you are one of them, and if you are, no stress. Just want to know, but why though? But why though? Adrian, good morning.
Good morning.
Adrian, you got your Christmas lights up?
Yes, and I think we're the only ones in our neighborhood that does.
But why though?
Well, busy schedule.
Yeah.
I started a new job at the
Yeah.
hospital near us.
Yeah.
My son's in cheer comp,
Yeah.
so that started. My daughter's in FFA, and fair's getting ready to start. So we don't get home till almost like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So my one day off that I get is spent on appointments.
I got you. Now, are you still lighting them up, or are they just they're off, but they're still up?
I'm still lighting. Well, my actual outside lights, I keep forgetting to actually turn them off, so they're on all day and all night. And my tree lights, I turn on at night, and it drives my family crazy. They'll go behind me and turn them off.
Wow. And you're the only one in the neighborhood?
Yes, that I have seen. Even across the street, I don't think I've seen any lights in the neighborhoods across the street from us either.
It sounds to me like you're taking a little pride in that. I'm just saying.
Now,
Well, I
now it's to make a
love
point.
Christmas. My husband, he's a type, as soon as Christmas is done, the day of, he wants it down. But I'm like, come take them down then.
You hold on a second. I get it. On the only day off, I want to rest.
I mean, if you've been working the whole time.
Yeah. Tanya, good morning.
Good morning.
Tanya, you got the Christmas lights up.
I do.
But why though?
Well, because I work 2 jobs. The
There it
kids
is.
have school.
Yep.
Like, just procrastination and no time to take them down.
That's it. That seems like to be the common story. You just don't have time. Now, here's my thing. Are they just up, or are they up and lit?
Well, I don't have the outside lights, but it's my tree and the inside of my house. Our neighbors down the street, those still have lights up as well, so I'm not the only one. They're up and lit.
Oh, you're trying to call them out. Say, hey, look, my neighbors got theirs up.
Right, it ain't just me.
It ain't just me.
Well, it's also very pretty, and it's going to leave a hole that I'm going to have to redecorate. So,
So what do you think? This weekend, next weekend, Valentine's Day?
well, it's been the plan for the last couple of weekends, so we'll see. Hopefully this weekend.
Listen, I'm the world's biggest procrastinator, so I ain't sweating you on that. I totally understand. I get it.
Yeah.
You hold on 1 second. No, I get it, man. Brandon, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Brandon, you still got your lights up?
I still have my lights up. Yes, I do.
And the same question, but why though?
Mine are permanent, so I have permanent lights installed.
Okay.
And I use them for every holiday.
Okay.
So after Christmas is done, I'll take a little break for a while, and then I'll do Valentine's Day, I'll do Mardi Gras, I'll do St. Patrick's Day, I'll do Memorial Day, 4th of July.
Hey.
I just have an app on my phone, and I can push a button and pick what I want them to look like.
Wow.
You're using up all the electricity.
Man, I have a neighbor that has them. He has those things all around the house, right?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't. The way my house is situated with other houses around me, I just have the front done.
Yeah.
On both floors, but yeah, they're right under the gutter. When they're off, you have no idea that they're there, and I can be festive for any holiday I want. There's a lot of people that do sports teams, so like when their team is playing on Sundays, they'll turn their house their team colors.
Hey, you kind of rich though, aren't you, Brandon? I mean, I know it's a personal question for the radio.
I saved up a couple COVID.
Yeah, I mean, he throws electricity around like it's nothing. Ha, look at this, lights. Look, I'm hating, but I'm jealous, actually.
The lights were the investment.
No.
The electricity's cheap. They're just LEDs.
Yeah, LEDs.
Yeah.
No, I have a neighbor in my neighborhood that does that, and he'll wait till Valentine's Day and he'll light them all up red and, that kind of thing.
I'm a light nerd, so I'm actually just jealous. I'm just hating.
You hold on a second.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, hold on a second. Be what they saying over there, man.
Let's see. XL Mower powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. A lot of people still have theirs up. Someone said they bought a white tree this year, and they love it so much they're going to keep it up and put Valentine ornaments on it.
Don't do that.
Someone said that they're doing it just to piss their neighbors off. And then this is true. Someone said they went to Disney Springs. Theirs were still up, and they'll take theirs down when Disney Springs takes theirs down.
So that's the excuse you're giving.
Yeah,
That's
I went over the weekend, too, and I thought to myself, wow, these trees are still up.
Okay. Adrian, we're going to hook you up. Got a pair of tickets to the 2023 Hula Bowl this Saturday coming up at 12 o'clock at the FBC Mortgage Stadium. B, what you got, man? Celebrity news.
Camille Vasquez, the attorney from the Johnny Depp trial, started her new job yesterday.
Oh, she got a new gig?
Yeah, she got a new gig.
All right, let's find out together next on Johnny's House.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, Ray is out today, so Brian is doing Celebrity News Beat. What's going on, man?
Well, the famous attorney from the Johnny Depp trial, she's the one who kind of got all the attention, Camille Vasquez, started her new gig yesterday.
So what is she doing?
She is joining NBC News.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she made her first appearance yesterday discussing the Idaho college student murders.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, she's kind of a big deal. And she's the pretty one. Everyone kind of linked her to Johnny Depp.
Yeah, they were trying to say that they were,
So apparently, according to sources, she had a lot of offers. At least 3 national news divisions tried to get her on. And NBC News, I guess, won the bidding war. I'm not sure how much she got.
Wow.
That's her new gig. She's still going to do the attorney thing, too. She's just kind of like a correspondent. Like, when they got something legal going on, they give her a call, I guess.
You take it real old school to, like, the whole O.J. Simpson trial way back in the day. All those attorneys had shows.
Oh, yeah.
All of them for a while.
On Court TV, all of them. Every single one. I think one of them still does.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Marsha Clark is still on some random shows as well. So, yeah. I mean, they're going to, now with everybody paying attention to all these trials, like you need talking heads. And so she's perfect because she was in the biggest trial as far as Hollywood goes since OJ. Kanye West is back in the public eye, so he is not missing. Everyone thought he was missing. There was rumors that he had passed. He has not. So yesterday, people saw him driving around Beverly Hills in his Maybach. So everyone was taking photos. And he had a blonde girl in the car, but nobody knows exactly who it was. So there's pictures of them going into a hotel, the Waldorf Astoria.
Okay.
In Beverly Hills, but there's no pictures from the front. So all you see is the back of her head, so you don't know who she is.
Okay.
Not exactly sure what's going around.
My thing is leave Kanye alone, okay? My thing, everybody's talking about, man, take your meds. Okay, he's taking his meds. He's quiet, trying to enjoy a little date or whatever he's trying to do. Leave the man alone.
Yeah, there's some people that are chasing him for money because he agreed to, a deal for this guy to be like the brand manager of the Donda brands when everything was going sideways. And according to him, the deal was $300,000 a month. Whoa. But then pretty soon after that, Kanye pulled and said, no, I'm good. So he wants his $4.5 million. So that's kind of where the rumor started that he was missing because this guy couldn't get a hold of him, but like he was dodging a bill collector. Yeah. We all do that.
Yeah.
I'm not, just because I'm not answering AT&T's calls don't mean I'm missing.
But we don't have $500 million in the bank.
Right.
He's not $1 billion anymore. We got $500 million.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you fire a guy, you don't want to pay out all the money.
Well, here's the thing. If you got a contract, then do what you got to do.
Yeah, and I'm sure if he does, he will. But he had to get a hold of him first, and that's where the missing thing came from. So today, Prince Harry drops his book. It's called Spare. So it drops today. And it's, I guess, all surrounding the Netflix series, Harry and Meghan. And his memoir is going to kind of go along with that. So bookstores in the UK had lines forming overnight because everybody wanted to get their copy of it. So they already started selling in England. We're going to get ours, I guess, today for your first chance to go buy it. It's 417 pages. They said it covers a lot of, like, dysfunction in the royal family. You've seen all the interviews. It's the same stuff he's saying because he didn't want to say too much because he wants you to go buy the book.
Yeah, nobody's surprised that the royal family's dysfunctional. Everybody's family's dysfunctional.
Yeah.
But the royals, one thing, I guess, it's different hearing about the dysfunction from the royals from a royal. Yeah,
and because it's been secret for so long, we knew there was dysfunction, obviously, but we just didn't know the levels and all that stuff because they were really good at keeping their stuff quiet. They said historically.
Now, I don't know if this is true or not because I got this from TikTok. I ain't gonna lie.
And then it probably is.
What it said was that when the queen died, she wanted 2 things. One, to be buried next to her parents, and the other one was for for Harry to make it up with his dad and his brother.
Okay.
And they said that one didn't happen.
No, not yet.
I mean, your grandma can't make that happen.
We'll see if it happens. Harry's argument is this has to happen to get everything out in the open before we can fix everything. That's kind of his stance. He's like you can't fix problems if you don't bring them to light.
I hear what you're saying.
That's what he said,
and he is right. But you're talking about a family that's been tight-lipped for generations.
Yeah.
So you're sitting out here telling the whole world our family business, and now that you told it, we need to start healing.
And you're getting a check.
Yeah,
which is never a good look. If you don't want to read it, there is an audio version narrated by Prince Harry himself.
He narrated his own book?
Yeah, so you can actually listen to the book.
I want all the money on this one.
Narrated by Prince Harry, which is pretty cool.
I want all the money.
So,
damn.
Pretty solid.
All right. Listen, we come back. Let's have some fun on the radio. Smarter than your hood. You know what it is. If you haven't, we'll explain it next on Johnny's House. Johnny's House. Looking for a partly cloudy day today. A little breezy. 70 is the high. It is 57, and it is 7:07 right now. Mentioned it yesterday. We're doing it again, the Cupid Undie Run, and we want you to be a part of it, be a part of our team, or have your own team. And it's an amazing cause, and it's something that we've been with. I saw photos back from 2015. It is to help find a cure for neurofibromatosis. And this is a genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow on the nerves throughout the body. And they said 1 in every 3,000 births are involved. So listen, if you want to have a great time, and one thing we said we were going to do as a show is to get out more, and this is one opportunity to do it. It's on the Saturday, and I think it's the 11th?
Yeah.
February the 11th.
Yep, it's a fun party.
It is a fun party. And, you don't have to put on your underwear if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to see all the photos that we have up, now you want to, you can.
Some people do.
No, I just put on like biker shorts and
I wear pajamas.
And it's a good time, and it's for a great cause, and it's not even really like it's like a fun walk down run kind of thing. Now some people do it, which I don't understand. Where you sit there and you drink beverages for about 2.5 hours, and then go, I don't understand that.
Because you get there, you have a party.
Yeah,
there's DJ, you drink some drinks,
yep.
and then we all get together, and some of y'all run.
Yeah,
and we wait back with a microphone to yell when y'all come back, and then we do contests and all kinds.
That's the funny thing.
It's a good time.
It is, and that's one of the things. The reason we do it is that we are helping an amazing cause and having fun in the process. So I'm challenging all you gyms, apartment complex, friends, get together, get a team. Let's make this one the biggest one ever, and it's helping out a great cause. You can get all that information. It's on our social media?
Yep. If you go to any of our Facebook, Instagram, or you just go to johnnyshouse.com. It's there in the live blog. Yesterday you said that Ray posted a picture of you, and I didn't even look at it. Man, you have changed.
I was fat, dude.
Wow. But here's the thing. I would have never noticed it at the time.
Isn't that funny?
That's just what. But
that's how I looked at.
That's a different person.
Yeah.
That photo is crazy. Wow. Dude, you've done well.
I've dropped about 35 now.
Holy cow. If you go to johnnyshouse.com, xl1067.com, the live blog, if you look at this photo, wow.
I'm not that size anymore.
Man, you're going to walk around with no shirt on at this Undie Run.
This is great. When I saw it, I'm like, ah! But when I saw it last year, I was like, damn, I look pretty good.
Yes, you don't think anything of it. Wow, dude, that's crazy. You've lost a lot of weight, man. You're in good shape.
Thanks, man.
You're gonna run around in the thong.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Johnny gonna be in Speedos.
But that inspires me. I'm trying to lose more. I want to get down another another 20.
Yeah, I mean, go sign up for our team. But while you're there, look at that photo.
Look at fat Johnny. That's me.
Wow, like I would have at the time never even have thought of it because that's just. I mean, I see you every day.
That was last year.
It was last year.
Damn. And I thought I looked good, but that's okay. Nobody. You know what? I made it a conscious decision to go ahead and concentrate on my health, and I did that. And
so go check out the photo at johnnyshouse.com, but also click and join our team or throw us a couple dollars because we look sad with $26.
$26. We only mentioned it yesterday. Yeah. I know you guys are slow to operate. Then hopefully later on in the week, I got that big announcement that we're going to readjust something that we've been talking about that now we finally should be able to talk about that. But please, we just want to have a good time. Cupid Undie Run. It's going to be in downtown Orlando, Saturday, February 11th, and it's for a great cause. Please sign up with our team, have your own team, and let's get together on that wonderful Saturday, do some day drinking and doing and helping out some great cause, man. Thank you for that compliment, B. Appreciate it, that bruh. All right, it is time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get a couple of cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And if you win today, got 4 tickets to Jurassic World live tour happening at the Amway Center January 13th through the 16th. If you would like to go, if you would like to play and represent your city, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. And B, where'd you get those trivia questions? Because they're extremely easy.
This is from a 4th grade quiz bowl.
4th grade quiz bowl.
They're easy.
Very, very easy. Now, if you want to call and represent your city and win, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. All right, Smarter Than Your Hood. Let's play together next on Johnny's House. It's 7:22. It is Tuesday, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It is Johnny's House, partly cloudy. It looks a little cloudy this morning as the sun starts going up. 70 is our high, 57 right now. It's time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when we get two cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And if you win today, you got 4 tickets to Jurassic World live tours coming to the Amway Center January the 13th through the 16th. It is a hot ticket, but if you win, you don't have to worry about it. But the first thing we must do is meet our amazing contestant from the huge city of Kissimmee, Florida. Let's say good morning to Elisa. Hey, Elisa.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Elisa. And how long have you lived in that huge city of Kissimmee, Florida?
About 6 years.
6 years. You watched that place grow and grow.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's getting big.
All right, so Brian and I are going to head over to your place in his truck. Where we going?
Woohoo!
We're going to go downtown Kissimmee and hit some of the bars.
Hit some of the bars. That's what I'm talking about.
I've never been to downtown Kissimmee before.
Me either. Where is downtown Kissimmee?
This is like on Main Street.
Oh, Main Street.
Little shops and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I got you. And if you can connect to the line 2, saying that, we are a bigger city, and we're right next to you from that gigantic city of St. Cloud, Florida. Albert. What's going on, Albert?
What's going on, my man?
All right, Albert, why don't you live in Kissimmee? I mean, you're just that close.
I don't know. I got it right away.
That's the way they drew the lines up.
You know, Albert, you called us. We didn't call you. You know, use a little more energy.
Oh, okay.
Albert?
He said, shut up.
Albert!
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, listen, man, you all right? You going to be able to play this game? Because Lisa's going to destroy you if you don't.
No, I'm good. I'm ready to play.
All right, so listen, where you going to take us if we hang out with you in St. Cloud?
Kissimmee.
Man, there ain't nowhere to go. We can go to Outback.
Oh, I do love a blooming onion.
I do like some Outback.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Shrimps on the Barbies.
All right. Now, the way it's going to work is we're going to ask you a question. And the way you answer it, you have to shout out your city. Now, the way it works, if you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. But the last question is either for a tie or for the win. Now, we have to gauge how you both sound. So on the count of 3, I need you to shout out your cities, okay? 1, 2,
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Kissimmee.
St. Cloud.
Oh, wow, this is going to be a landslide. Albert, I need you to go just a little bit quicker, okay? Let's try it again.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Kissimmee.
St. Cloud.
Better.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be like the tortoise and the hare. You thought,
Yeah.
The tortoise couldn't have a chance.
Yeah, but once we
maybe
start
he
playing,
does.
I got $20 on Elisa. You want
I'm
you
not
want some of
betting.
this? You want some of this? You want some of this right
I don't
now?
know them like that.
Hold on, that mic. Oh, the mic was on. Oh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to hear that. I'm sorry.
That's my Mega Millions 20. I can't put it on that.
All right, now, Elisa, you might get in first. Again, do not yell out the answer. All you had to do is yell out your city, and we'll give you a chance to answer. Are you both clear on that?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. First question. Famous playwright and poet who wrote Romeo and Juliet and Julius Caesar. Who was it?
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee. Elisa.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is correct.
All right. Who was the 42nd president of the United States? He's married to Hillary.
Kissimmee.
St. Cloud.
Ooh, close, but it was Kissimmee.
It was Kissimmee. Elisa.
Clinton.
Yes,
Clinton.
Clinton is correct.
All right. Albert, I like that, man. You got to jump in there a little quicker, okay?
He was close.
All right. Here we go. Listen closely. Next question. What is the color of the stars in the U.S. flag?
Cloud.
Okay.
I heard St. Cloud. Albert, what you got?
White.
White is correct. All right. This is the last one, okay?
All right.
Elisa, if you get it right, you win. Game over. You get it wrong, it's a tie. Albert, you get it right, it's a tie. We go to the tiebreaker. Albert, if you get it wrong, game over. Elisa wins. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Brian, if you will.
Raisins originate from which fruit?
Kissimmee.
Elisa.
Grapes.
Grapes is correct.
We have a winner, Albert.
Woo!
You didn't know that one?
Yay!
You didn't know that, Albert?
No.
Seriously?
No, I didn't.
You didn't know that you didn't know that raisins were originally grapes? They're just dried up grapes?
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Nah, I
of
didn't
raisins.
know that.
Didn't know that.
I don't like raisins.
All right, well, you know what happened.
Nah, you learn something new every day.
There you go.
Well, unfortunately, Albert, you didn't win, but you're welcome to play again on another day, okay?
All right, brother. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you listening, man. We appreciate you. Elisa, congratulations. You got yourself 4 tickets to Jurassic World Live Tour coming to the Amway Center on January 13th through the 16th. Congratulations.
I'm so excited. My grandson Aiden's going to love it.
Oh, he is, man. And I'm telling you, you're going to leave there thinking the dinosaurs are real. Mm-hmm. That's how good they are. Mm-hmm. All right?
Thank you.
No, thank you for playing. You hold on so we can get a little information and make sure that you get your tickets, okay? When we come back, we were talking about Prince Harry's book that is being released today. We're going to find out if you wrote a book. What is some family dirt you could tell about your family? And, of course, we're going to hook you up with a prize for doing so. We'll get into that when we get back on Johnny's House. It's Johnny's House, Tuesday, 7:36 as you get ready today. Partly cloudy is what it's going to be like. Going to get cool later on in the week, but not today. It's going to be partly cloudy, 70, and it is 57 right now. So Prince Harry, is he still Prince Harry? It's just Harry.
I mean, I guess, yeah, they call him Prince Harry, but I don't know if he's a real prince like he used to be.
He's dropping the book today, and everybody's going crazy about it because he's telling the inside workings of the royal family. And he said he put it out there because it's time to heal. And somebody sent me a nice little note saying, the generation today believes in, expressing what your problems are, and then once they're out there, address them. And I guess in Harry's mind, from what he's saying, is that once he tells all the family dirt, that now they can get together. There's nothing to hide.
Right.
Now we can start healing.
No secrets.
Don't get mad at me because I told the world that you choked me out.
So I'm reading some takeaways from this book, and it's not just him like giving dirt on the family. He gives a lot of dirt on himself too.
Oh, really?
He talks about the attack with William. That was one of the keys. Another takeaway that is on here, they say that the brothers urged their father to not marry Camilla.
Okay.
So
I can see that.
That story is going to be in here.
Yeah.
He talked about his kills in Afghanistan, which a lot of people are freaking out about. Like
really?
The number of people that he killed in Afghanistan.
I didn't know he actually went to war.
Yeah, they said he served with the British Army. So they talk about the numbers and kind of the circumstances around that. I saw him getting some heat for that because he's like,
I didn't know that.
Their actual lives, sure to you, they're just, kills.
I thought they had him back back in the tent somewhere.
I mean, if this isn't true, he'll get called out quick because that's one thing that military doesn't play with.
Yeah, somebody got in trouble. Somebody got in trouble talking about some military stuff that they did and it didn't happen.
Yeah,
and they got called out.
They don't like that stolen valor stuff.
Wow.
Talked about his goodbye to the Queen. Talked about Meghan and her baby brain conversations with Kate.
Wow.
Talks about all the tabloid scandals over the years, teenage drug use, his first time, going to the movies and whatnot.
He told all of that.
I mean, everything. So it's not just about the family.
That's an interesting read.
It's about growing up as Prince Harry.
Wow.
Which does sound interesting to me.
See, before I wasn't interested. I'm not really interested now, but if somebody gave me a copy, I might.
I would do an audiobook. I want to hear him read it to me.
I might read it. All right, so I want to find out if you wrote a book about your family. Now, how would yours turn out? And I think if I did one, I would do it that way, talk more about myself than my family. Because growing up, man, my parents, I mean, they were I'm talking about law-abiding citizens, man. They broke no rules at all. Only thing I could say that we did that would probably be scandalous is that I was going to the fair at 11 years old saying I was 7. I looked young as a kid.
You must have been short.
Yeah, I was, dude. I know I was about 11, and they said, "Don't forget to tell them how old you are." I'm 11. You're 7. And I'm like, Mom, and she was just like, she gave me that look.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to repeat for you to lie,
right.
But you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hey, young man, how old are you? 7. Okay, get the child. That's about as bad as that I can think dirt-wise that I could probably tell. There's a couple times that I told them that I was going to church and I didn't.
You don't have like extended family that has dirt? Because you have a big family.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a giant family. I always say I don't have one, but outside of my small nuclear, I do have cousins and stuff, and we got some dirt.
Oh yeah, now my extended family. See, I don't include them because that's a whole different bubble. I got family members that are like, hey man, I'm having some problems in Florida. I need you to handle that. All right, how much? That's all they want to know.
Yeah,
they would come and handle things.
I got family members banned from counties and stuff. So, like, if I were going to write about them, I could.
Let's see. Now, if I was writing more about me, I could probably write about the local people that I dated when I was single back in the day.
Right, you could run through that for a few chapters.
Because I've never mentioned names on the air, and I still wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, hypothetically
if you were going to do a book.
I would, and I wanted it to sell.
Right.
I would, and it'd be people that y'all like, really? But let's see, I do that, and I guess I would probably give you the dramatic stuff that happened in the last couple of years, and the house and the divorce and the dog and all that stuff.
Yeah, you've got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, but it'd be a very little. Like my family wouldn't be that interesting because again, only thing I can think of is that I was 11 years old, and I could probably write the fact that I was in college still sucking my thumb. But I did mention that.
Right, you've already said that before, so that wouldn't be no.
For you, what would it be?
I mean, I don't know that we had any scandals or anything either. Like we just grinded it out. So I've got a lot
of hardworking mom.
Yeah,
taking care of her boys.
You know what I mean? And I had an abusive childhood, like as far as like my real dad and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean that's an interesting story. and stuff like that, I guess.
So what about your life? I mean, you kind of a rag to riches kind of story.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell the story of that. I could tell the story of, leaving and going to Texas and then coming back and all that stuff. So I could tell that story. That'd be good. I got some good stuff locally that I could probably talk about. Talk about, my separation.
Yeah.
And then the 18 months.
Walking home crying.
Getting back to it. Yep. Did that a bunch of times with some guy yelling at me on the side of the road, trying to give him some stuff. I'm like, leave me alone. Going through things. And then getting back together. So I could talk about that. I could talk about my extended family. There's some interesting stories there.
Yeah.
So I think it would be more about me and just like my view of what I went through growing up.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I think
it turned you to the person that you are
that
today.
would be, I think, what's interesting to me. I don't have a whole bunch of scandals or anything like that. I mean, maybe a few that's very small ones. Nothing major. But I would be able, if I were going to do a book, I would be able to tell a lot about my 22 years here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because we don't lie about things, but there's things you just don't put out. And so if I were going to write a book, I could definitely tell about that.
I mean, it's not if you don't share it and no one asks, that's not a lie of omission.
Right.
There's a lot of things that happen even where you work that you just don't make public. And I guess for us, our work is full of people who work in the public.
Right.
So to do that, it can be detrimental to some of those people.
Yeah, right. But if I was going to do a book about everything and I was going to tell everything, then I could definitely tell everything.
Oh, yeah. And I'd read the book going, yep.
I remember that.
Yep. They say, John, you've read Brian's book. Yep. How true is it? I'll put it to it this way. It's factually written. That's all I can say.
Well, I lived chapters 12 through 24 alongside him.
I'm going to talk to him about naming that name. I told him not to name that name. He did. All right.
I don't know all the girls on your list, so I'd have to be going, what, really? Because I know some, but I don't know them all.
Yeah.
What, really?
Don't worry, y'all. I won't do that ever to my grave. Believe that. I want to find out from you, if you had to write a book and it was kind of like a tell-all book, would it concentrate on your family? What kind of family scandals do you have? Or would it be about yourself and some of the things you went through? And what are some of those things? And, of course, we want to hook you up. Got a pair of tickets. Check out the New Orleans Pelicans, Orlando Magic, Friday, January 20th at the Amway. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text and we can read it, the XL Mobile is 41067. We'll get up on social media. You can watch us. Brian and I do the show right now on the live stream and drop some comments there. We want to hear from you. Prince Harry's book drops today, and it looks like it's pretty interesting. You dropped a book. Would it be more about your family? If so, what are the scandals that they have? Would it be about yourself? What are some of the things you went through? We want to hear about it. Another thing, you can give us a title. That's a title. Now, I'll give you some time to think.
I don't really understand his, but I don't know anything about
what is his?
Him. I think it's just called Spare, right?
Really?
That's what it keeps saying, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the book is called Spare.
All right, we got to think of titles for ours.
It says it's a reference to his role as the monarchy's spare heir.
Okay,
he's an extra
that
heir.
Makes sense.
I get it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
407-919-1067, 877-919. We want 1067. Want to hear about your book, your story, and the title. And we'll do that next on Johnny's House. 7:51, it is Johnny's house, partly cloudy, high today of 70, 57 right now. Prince Harry's coming out with his book today, and Brian just read some of the stuff that's going on. It's a pretty interesting book. He not only just gives some dirt on his family, but he gives a lot of dirt on himself. So if you missed it, make sure you listen to the podcast. And we mentioned how our books are going to be. And I think mine would be From John to Johnny, because my real name is John.
Yes.
From John to Johnny. So I'm going to take you on that journey to where I was to where I am. All right. What would the name of your book be?
I think it will be You Ain't Gonna Believe This with the SH and then a couple stars after it.
I like it. I would read it. All right.
It was going to be I Told You So. Because that's always been what my book was going to be. But I think I like the other one better.
All right, got a pair of tickets. Check out New Orleans Pelicans, Orlando Magic, Friday, January 20th, 7 o'clock at the Amway. But want to hear about your book. What would it be about? Who would it be in it? Would it be about yourself or about your family? Tanya, good morning.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, Tanya. So you're going to write yourself a book. Is it going to talk about yourself or your family?
So it's going to have to be broken into two different novels.
Okay.
The first one, I might flip-flop them. The first one might be about me. The second one might be about them. But whatever's more interesting.
Okay, tell us.
Mine definitely is going to be like, we'll talk about me later, ...
Oh. So what is it about your family? What about your family so interesting? What kind of scandals you got? What kind of dirt?
So not really many scandals. That's why mine would be full of the scandals.
Oh.
Like, there was times that, like, you know, taking my dad's truck for a joyride with a little stick shift truck before I could even drive, and I didn't know how to drive stick or drive anything, and then, like, backed it into a tree, reparked it under a place that didn't have trees, and me and my girlfriend pulled a tree limb over to the truck and dusted leaves all over it. My dad was out there like, "There's not even a tree above this truck."
So you made it look like somebody you made it look like somebody stole your dad's truck?
Like a tree limb fell on it, but there was no tree limb above it and everything, and I peeked out the windows and watched.
How old were you?
I was like 14.
And you decided to wreck the family truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought that we could just take it for a little ride.
Okay.
That's how it always starts.
Then, like, my family book, we'll break it into chapters. Like, Nana and Poppy is one chapter. And then, like, the other one is Melissa and Tim, my sister and her husband, and then
Tanya,
Michael and Jen, the husband. And
there's no controversy.
No, not.
I'm not gonna buy your book. You ain't give me no dirt. What kind of book is that? I don't want that book.
Nana's teeth are fake.
All right, what's the name? What's the name of your book?
And she's very insecure about it.
What's the name of your book?
Let's see. So, Inquiring Minds.
Inquiring Minds. All right.
Dot.
All right, you hold on a second. I don't know if I buy that
Your
book.
book's called No Dirt.
Really? Tracy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. Prince Harry's writing a book, telling us some dirt on the family himself. You're going to write a book. Who would it focus on, the family life or yourself?
It would focus on myself and my family a little bit.
All right, make it in.
More on myself.
All right, tell us about it. So why should we buy your book?
Okay. The name of my book would be You're So Silly. And so it would start off because I'm adopted, and I would talk a little bit about my family background. I'm actually adopted by my aunt because my biological mom was diagnosed with mental illnesses, wasn't able to take care of me.
Okay.
And I feel like that affected me throughout my life because I never really felt like I fit in fully, even though they were my family. All my siblings were like super way older than me, and they kind of always like 20 years plus older than me. So I was always kind of treated like a baby, even now as an adult.
Man, it sounds like your book is self-therapy.
Yeah, kind of, a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of what it is when you're telling all this stuff.
Yeah, self-therapy.
Yeah, and then I feel like it affected me later on, and then it would get a little interesting in my 20s. You know how we all get a little interesting in our 20s.
Well,
I'd probably be able to share some of my dirt about that.
Well, how interesting on a scale of 1 to 10?
I used to like.
Well, hold on now. Don't forget we're on the radio, and it's 7:56 in the morning.
I used to frequent downtown Orlando, and Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to put you on hold because I got a feeling she's going to say something that's
right. Because it sounds like you might end up in Johnny's book. Because he also used to frequent downtown Orlando. I'm just saying.
I loved it so much I lived there. Rainey, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. All right, you got a book. Is it going to focus on yourself or your family?
It's going to focus on myself and my stepsister.
All right, so what makes you so interesting?
All right, so I grew up with her father. He was my stepdad through marriage, and he wasn't a great guy. I mean, there were times when he was nice, but then, he would always put his friends first, and he'd just go out and, live his life and partying and everything else like that. But she felt that, life would be way different if she was in his life and, envision, this great life for herself with him in her life. But in reality, it wasn't all that great. He would always miss Christmas or Thanksgiving because he was always out kind of doing his own thing. So
your book would be about just a bad dad.
A bad dad, but her envisioning that he was like this, stand-up guy, coming through to, all of the plays and the recitals and stuff.
And he wasn't at any of them.
Yep.
Damn. All these books are kind of depressing.
I know.
Baby, what they say over there?
There's actually some decent ones on the XL Mobile. There's actually more than I can actually read. It's powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland.
Okay.
Someone said I would do a book chronicling all my terrible exes and call it No Scrubs.
Okay.
So that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Someone said they would write a book called Surviving the First 48. It's about growing up black and gay in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then moving out to Orlando to find out that there is actually a world you could live in.
That's a good book.
That is a good book.
That's a good book.
That would be good. And how about this one? A book about my family, and we will call it There's Some Hoes in This House.
There's some hoes in this house.
It has its own soundtrack.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
The person that wrote Surviving the First 48, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out the Orlando Pelicans, Orlando Magic, Friday, January 20th at the Amway Center. Good stuff. That's what we're looking for. All right, B is doing trash today. B, what's up?
There is nominations for the Golden Globes and a couple pretty big snubs because the Golden Globes are tonight.
They're tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to find out about this.
I know.
All right, next Johnny's House.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Ray is out today, so Brian is doing trash. What's up, man?
This good news came down yesterday. Damar Hamlin was released from the hospital in Ohio, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I got an email late in the day. It said, finally I get to report, because the guy who sends me breaking news, it's usually negative.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is stuff you need to report. And he's like, finally I get to say something positive. So Damar Hamlin was released from the hospital in Ohio. Going to start the next phase of his recovery at Buffalo General Medical Center.
So he's back in back at home.
Yeah, he just said he tweeted how grateful he was for the care he received. The doctor over there said that it's still not out of the woods yet. It still has a little ways to go as far as his ongoing
So why they send him home?
recovery. Well, they've done all they could do there. They might as well go ahead and send him back to his hometown because he's been.
Yeah.
They were playing away.
Yeah.
So he's just been stuck
Close
over
to his family.
Yeah. So doctors at University of Cincinnati, where he was, said that he experienced something that's like a rare phenomenon where blunt force to the chest can cause a healthy heart, and even if there's no problems, to stop beating during a very narrow window of the cardiac cycle.
Yeah.
So it literally was just like
perfect timing,
perfect storm of randomness that happened. So it said he really honestly could walk away with this with them finding absolutely nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
It just the way that he got hit, the timing that he got hit, it was just really bad.
Wow.
So they said he's improved, so he's in fair or good condition. And he tweeted out that he's grateful for the awesome care that he received at the hospital, happy to be back in Buffalo, and he said he already feels at home there. So.
I read something where the team and the NBA and the Players Union, he's going to get his full salary, because I think something like if they put him on IR, you don't get the full salary, but
that's cool.
With this, they're going to pay what he's supposed to.
You know, I mean, everyone thinks NFL players are loaded, and they do make good money, but he's only made like $1.6 million total in his career because he's young.
Yeah. There's two scales. It's the ones who are starters, who are somewhat stars, and then it's everybody else.
Well, your second contract is where you get all your money, unless you're like a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
And so he's not in his second contract yet. So he doesn't have a ton of money saved up in the bank. So like that's what he was working towards.
Yeah.
And so it's I mean, obviously he's fine.
He will definitely have an opportunity to do a lot of speaking.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. And I think the Bills, they seem like a really stand-up organization.
Yeah.
I think they'll find a way, even if he were to say, look, I can't play anymore, I think they would find a way to work him into their organization somehow. Because they seem to be a pretty class organization.
He pretty much almost gave his life for the team.
Yeah, so I don't think that they would do anything. This is kind of a crazy story. 50 Cent's been talking a lot lately because
He
he's
has
got
been.
a lot of stuff coming out. He's got 3 spinoffs of Black Mafia Family. And he's got the 8 Mile TV show that he's going to do.
Weekly show, yeah.
And so apparently that's going to focus, well, they don't have a lot of details. It's going to focus on some of the backstories to all the characters. So the B-Rabbit character, his backstory, which we kind of already know from the movie, but like the Papa Doc character and his girlfriend and the mom and all that stuff. So
they've already cast those, or
no?
Okay,
no. So far, it's at the very early stages. But 50 Cent was talking about Eminem, and he said that they turned down $9 million to go perform at the World Cup in Qatar. So the World Cup called after the Super Bowl halftime show, and they offered Eminem $9 million, and if him and 50 would come.
Okay.
So Eminem was going to get 8 of it, and 50 was only going to get $1 million of it. But 50 Cent said he was cool with that. He's like, I totally would have done it.
Yeah.
So he passed the information on to Marshall's managers.
Yeah.
And Eminem's managers said, nah, we're good. Like, they didn't want to do it. So he probably
you're doing pretty well in life when you can just turn down a $9 million paycheck.
Yeah,
$8 million paycheck.
He's making $250. I mean, he's worth $250 million.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Instead, Jung Kook of BTS, the Black Eyed Peas, and J Balvin performed, but he just said he just didn't really feel like doing it. But 50 Cent did say that Eminem and he are working with Dre on new music that's supposed to drop in 2023.
Oh.
I don't know whose album it's going to be on because 50 Cent said he had new music going on.
Oh.
And the Golden Globes are happening tonight. Apparently.
Man, I remember you knew in advance when they were coming on, and normally it's like Golden Globes was like a Sunday night show.
Well, even Variety got confused because they said it's going to take place on Sunday, but then they said it's broadcast live tonight. Starting
so tonight. We double checked. It's tonight.
Yeah, on ABC and Peacock. There's been a lot of snubs, though.
Okay.
So Tom Cruise got snubbed for Top Gun Maverick.
But Top Gun itself got nominated.
So, yeah, the movie itself got nominated.
But the star didn't.
For Best Picture Drama. But Tom Cruise didn't get a nomination.
So I'm the star of the show. I did most of the camera time was on me.
Yep.
It got Best Movie, but I didn't get anything.
Right. Will Smith also did not get nominated for Emancipation.
Yeah,
and actually,
pretty good.
It got put up for nothing. So Best Motion Picture Drama, Avatar: Way of the Water, Elvis, The Fabelmans, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick.
Well, there's a couple of those movies I've seen. Normally with the Golden Globes, there's movies I've never heard of before.
Yeah. I honestly, I would think that Top Gun would win, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Best motion picture, musical or comedy, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin.
No.
Anything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Nope.
Glass Onion.
I've heard of
Knives
that.
Out Mystery. I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
And Triangle of Sadness.
No.
Doesn't sound like a musical or a comedy.
No.
And then for Best Actor, Austin Butler from Elvis, Brendan Fraser from The Whale, Hugh Jackman, The Son, Jeremy Pope, The Inspection, and Billy Nye of Living.
I'm going to say Brandon Fraser because everybody said he's supposed to win because he gained all that weight. And I don't know the movie, never seen it.
Got a standing ovation at the
while he was sitting there.
Yeah, at the festival. So, and then Best Actress would be Kate Blanchett in Tar, Olivia Colman in Empire of Light, Viola Davis in The Woman King, Anna Damaris in Blonde, and Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans. I'm going Viola Davis because that's the one I really know.
That's the one I know too.
So I don't know. It's
Okay.
going to be on tonight if you want to watch it.
That's why they don't ask us. They don't ask us to vote.
Yeah,
at all.
I just go with who I know and who sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm going Viola Davis.
All right, we come back and it's time for Side Takers. That's when we get two people on the phone. They tell you the situation and you let us know who you side with. We got that coming up on Johnny's House. You're listening to Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 106.7. This is Johnny's House, and 70 is our high. It is 58 right now, and it's going to be partly cloudy. Now, I'm not a real big beer drinker, but if you are, and you may be noticing, and I think that this is one of those conspiracies that's happening now, because I think from now until Super Bowl, it's going to be a whole lot of beer being drank.
Oh, yeah.
But the price of beer has risen. Overall, they say 7%. And in big top brands, like they say, and these are the ones they listed, top brands like Bud Light and Miller Lite jumped 10%. And they, of course, they're saying shipping and ingredients and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, everything is going up. The cost of all the making of everything.
Yeah. So like, why would it be? I'm not a big beer drinker. I'll drink. Here's the thing with me. Beer goes right through me.
Right.
If I'm sitting down drinking beer every 12 minutes or so, excuse me, it does not stay in my system at all.
Yeah.
It runs right through. So I prefer not to go to the bathroom all the time, so I don't drink it.
It makes me feel way too full.
Uh-huh.
That's why I don't drink it, because I can't. If I drink like 1.5, now I feel like I'm so full.
Really?
But I could drink like 5 tequila drinks and I'm good.
Tailgating or going to a football game, I will not drink beer because that's the worst. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I hate when people do it to me. So, of course, if I do, I got to find seats at the end where I can go.
Yep.
But if you are a beer drinker, they said the price of it is going up, and the reason why is because of shipping. And I thought all that shipping stuff was done.
I thought the shipping stuff was done, but I know the cost of like raw products is still not finished.
Damn.
Because like we make rum, so I know we're paying more for sugar than we were before, and that's like the base of rum.
Damn. Everything goes. So you got up the price of the Yoho?
No, I've been keeping it the same.
So you gonna be like Arizona tea?
Yeah, because I don't have the juice that the captain has, so I can't just start gouging people. If I want them to stay on, I got to keep it the same.
Arizona tea kept it the same price for years. I think it finally went up. I heard somewhere. It was 99 cents a can.
Yeah, it went up in another country, not here.
Oh, not here?
It's still 99 cents here.
All right.
But let me tell you, everyone thinks that I'm like cashing
Of course
giant rum checks, which I'm not.
You have your own liquor.
Yeah.
And of course you're rich if you got your own liquor.
That I pay to produce.
People don't care about pay to produce. You have your own liquor.
It's true, I do.
And people buy your liquor.
Some people do.
And the way it works is you buy the liquor, the money goes to you.
Yeah, some of it.
And you and the wife. And the
some
family.
do. I get a lot of people have their hands in the pocket first.
Man, you just downplaying it. You always be downplaying wealth.
Yeah, I'm a rum baron.
I would think so.
Everyone thinks so.
I mean, you got the toys and stuff in life. I'm just saying.
I had those before the rum.
Man, you got a nice big truck.
I have those in spite of the rum.
Boat. Big new house. I'm just saying. I mean, I can see on the outside looking in, people would say that you are a rum baron.
Yeah.
Take several big trips.
I'm not.
A couple of big trips with and stuff coming up.
Yep.
How many trips you got coming up this year? About 5?
3.
5?
They're all paid for already.
Yeah, see? That's what happened when you got rum money.
No, one of them was paid for 2 years ago. COVID canceled it twice. It was my birthday cruise in 2020. I'm going on it in 2023.
You're finally going to go.
Yeah.
All right, listen, it is time for Side Takers. That's where we got 2 people on hold and they have a situation. Now, this was kind of weird. It has to do with a scholarship and turning it down or paying for college. Now, I ain't going to tell you the story. What you're going to do is we have to get the parents on the line. They'll explain to you what is going on, tell you their side, and you listening. And you say, if you had a vote, who would you side with? And at the end, we tell them that, and hopefully that would help them in the outcome on the decision that they have to make. But the first thing you have to do is keep listening. When we come back, we'll have the couple on the phone. You hear their story. In your mind, you calculate who you're going to side with, and then you vote and let us know. We got Side Takers. That's up next on Johnny's House. is 8:23. This is Johnny's house, and expected to be partly cloudy today. Starting to cool down just a little bit. It's going to get cool for the next couple days. 70 is the high we're looking for today, and it is 58 right now. It is time for Side Takers, and we have two people on hold. We have a husband and a wife on hold, and what they're going to do is tell you a story, and then all you do is listen, and then you decide who you side with. That's all you got to do, and we give you different ways that you can call in and cast your votes. Of course, we want to talk to you, the XL Mobile, social media, and the live stream. But first, we must meet this amazing couple. We'll start off with Anthony. Anthony, good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic. How are you today?
Awesome. And B, if you can connect that to the next line.
Sir?
And Nicole, good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fantastic. How are you?
A lot of energy in this family.
I know. Everybody's fantastic.
Energy. Everybody's good. All right, Anthony, let's start with you. Tell us what's going on with Side Takers.
So what's going on is we're trying to decide on what's the best decision to make.
Okay.
Right. So we have two opportunities here where we can have our child go to school and get a full ride scholarship.
Woo.
She can just be free to just study and have time and not have to work and not have to worry about anything, or go somewhere she wants to go where she has to pay for it.
Oh, so
and you know what that means. That means we have to pay for it.
So the full ride is not a school that she necessarily wants to attend.
That's correct.
And she wants to go away, but she doesn't have a full ride away, and you guys would have to pay for it.
That's correct.
And how are you feeling about that, Anthony?
It's a full ride.
I'm trying to not be biased, but my son is a senior in high school right now.
You got everything you need. I mean, books,
yeah,
dorm,
I'm with
food.
you. My son's a senior.
Your whole education is paid for. They're giving you a free degree. What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Look, I did Florida prepaid, so my son's college is already paid for the first 2 years.
Yes.
But
nice.
If I were to get him a scholarship, I get that money back.
Yes.
So wait a
second.
second.
Want that money back?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be biased,
okay,
but
well,
yes.
Let's hear from Nicole. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
I understand what my husband is saying. I do. I understand where he's coming from, but our daughter has worked really, really hard. She's made good grades, and I think she should go to school wherever she wants to.
She's made excellent.
We put the money aside.
She's made excellent grades.
She made excellent grades. Yeah, not just great grades. She made excellent grades, and we put the money aside. I understand if we don't spend it.
That's why she has a scholarship.
Anthony, it is Nicole's time to talk. Okay, go ahead, Nicole. I want you to talk. We will not interrupt you. You were saying.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, could we use the money back to go vacation or do other things? Of course we can. But this is our child we're talking about. So I feel like she should be able to go to school where she wants to go to school.
So you've saved the money. You guys have already saved the money.
We saved it. We have it. I understand that it's a lot of money, and it would be great to have it to be able to spend somewhere else because she did get a full ride.
Uh-huh.
But I believe as parents, it's our obligation. It's what we did. This is the whole reason that we saved this money, so that if she didn't get a scholarship or if she wanted to go to a different school, then she could go to a different school.
So your thing is this. She's worked hard, and with all that hard work, it should be her decision where she goes to school.
Absolutely.
And
it should be her, 100% her decision on where she goes.
So
she did the work. She should decide.
Since I leaned Anthony's way for a minute, I will go back the other way on this one. No. I'm going to defend your point too. I got you. No, because look, to me, bottom line is money always.
Okay.
Like literally always. But I've been talking to my son a lot because he's going to graduate.
Yep.
And to me, whose name is on the degree school-wise doesn't mean as much as the experience does. So if there's something that she doesn't like about the school or she wants to go to another place to experience that, I think to me these days more important than the actual degree is the experience and connection and time you spend in college. So if you're telling me that she's going to have that better experience at the other place and you already have the money, I can see your point.
Anthony, your thing is she can have that experience wherever she goes to school.
Listen, the experience is yours to make anywhere you go.
Yes and no.
I disagree with that because, she wants to go to school where she wants to go. She has friends going to that other school. She's worked to be able to get there, and it's not right around the corner. The school that has the scholarship is right here. She doesn't want to be right here where she's always been. She wants to go and explore and have those experiences.
So looking at your email, the school that, like you said, the school that gave her the scholarship is here, but the one she wants to attend is 200 miles away?
Yes. She wants to experience. She's been home.
Who doesn't want to be closer to their parents? Who doesn't want to be close to their family?
An 18-year-old.
Yeah, some people don't want to be that close. No.
Wow. Okay. Anthony, any last minute before we take it to the listeners to decide who they're going to vote for? Your thing is, hey, this is a full ride.
Listen,
everything.
Even with those funds, right? We can make that a graduation present for her to buy her first home after she graduates college for free. But why would you spend on something that is being given to you for free?
He's good.
Nicole?
It is free, and that's understandable. But why would you want your child to go experience 4 years at a place that they don't want to go to? If they have to go give 4 more years of their life for school, it might as well be where she wants to do it. We've already saved the money for it. It's not going to, put us back in any way. And if she wants to get a house when she graduates and has the degree from the school she wants to, then she can get her own house.
Woo. B, put them on hold.
Okay, that was good. That was very well thought out.
Wow.
Look, you know me, I'm money, bottom line.
Wow.
But also at the same time, I'm experienced
Wow.
when it comes to college.
Wow.
Because I think that's more important than the degree.
Wow.
Personally.
All right, you got Anthony and Nicole. They have an 18-year-old daughter she's A's in all classes and advanced classes. She got a full ride scholarship at a school locally. They say they're paying for everything, including money for living, books, and everything, even the dorm. All right, all right. Well, she doesn't want to go to this school. She wants to go to one that's about 200 miles away. And Nicole is like, listen, she's worked hard. She should be able to decide where she wants to go to school. We saved the money for this. This is why we've been saving all these years. Anthony just says, full ride, free.
I mean, that's hard to argue.
Nicole's like, we saved the money for her to decide. She worked hard. She should be able to go to the university of her choice. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text your vote over, the XL Mobile is 41067. We can put it on social media. If you're watching the live stream, your votes count too. This is a good one. This is a very good one. And I think they're listening to decide which direction they should go to. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You decide with Anthony, she stays in town and takes the full free ride to college. If you decide with Nicole, she goes away. We'll find out what you're thinking when we get back right here on Johnny's House. 8:39, it's Johnny's house. High today of 70. It is 63 right now. It's going to be partly cloudy. All right, we got side takers. Here's what's going on right now. We have a couple, Anthony and Nicole. They're on hold right now. They have an 18-year-old daughter. She's about to graduate high school. She's an A student. Here's the situation. She got a full ride scholarship at a school that's close to here. They didn't say the name. The school is paying for everything, including living and books and everything. All right. The situation is she wants to go to a school where most of her friends are going that's about 200 miles away. Nicole's like, listen, our daughter has worked really, really hard. We have saved the money our whole life for her to go to college, whatever to college she chooses, and she should be able to go. Anthony's like, it's a full ride scholarship. We pay nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Nicole's like, hey, I understand that, but listen, she's worked hard. It is as parents, we save for this day. It's not like we're going to be struggling. Let's let her go where she wants to go. So you have to decide. You side with Anthony, then they'll try to convince her to stay here and take the scholarship. You side with Nicole, then she'll be going away to college. Let's find out, who do you side with inside taker. Stephanie, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right, who do you side with?
I side with the husband, Anthony.
All right, tell us why.
So mainly 3 reasons. One, the school's going to be far away, and I know personally when I went to college, I, had some emergencies that came up, and it was very, very important to me to be close to family. Considering I was still on their health insurance, if something happened medically, I would want my family to be closer. Second, I think that the academic connections that people make through scholarships are very positive for students because in their future careers, that may be the only thing that stands out on a CV after they graduate, is showing, hey, I worked so hard, I got this scholarship. And you can put it on their resume and show that this is how hard I work. Please hire me.
Yeah.
Third of all, personal bias, I'm a doctor. I stayed close. I'm from Daytona Beach. I worked hard, got scholarships, and stayed in my hometown. And I graduated with a 4-year degree in about 2.5 years without any student debt on my own. Now, I took a lot of pride in that because I didn't have my family or anybody pay for it. I did that through my hard work. Then I graduated, got my doctorate, and now I'm a business owner, own my own practice. And I did that on my own.
Okay.
So not having my family pay for it, I did that on my own and didn't have my family's hard money. I let them keep that in their pocket, and they were able to do upgrades to their house. They were able to, work early into a retirement, not to worry about those things. I felt more pride in that than friends that I barely made connections with and stayed friends with even after 10, 15 years after college.
Damn, Stephanie, you're going hard on this point, boy. You're going hard.
Everybody else is wrong, no matter what they say.
All right, Stephanie, you hold on. Thank you for that. That was amazing.
She did grind it out, though.
Yes, she did. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie said, hey, I lived it. Damn it. Janice, good morning.
Good morning.
Who do you side with on Side Takers?
I side with Nicole, and congratulations to the previous caller. That was all amazing, but my son was in the exact same situation. He had a full ride, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He went with his choice, and all I can say is money can be replaced, experiences cannot. So he's still friends. He joined the fraternity. He has lifelong friends. It was an amazing experience for him, and as parents, it was for us as well. So I would say definitely Nicole.
Nicole. All right, we'll put you down for that. Thank you, Janice.
You're welcome.
You too. Man, people are passionate.
I know,
about
and
this,
it's so close.
It is. Rhonda, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Who do you side with?
Anthony. 100%.
The dad. Okay, why?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, full right. How can you consider anything else? It is stress-free. And, the money, you can still keep it for her.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that the money can go away. It just means that you still have money saved for her when she graduates.
Yeah.
Maybe she can get a new car. Maybe she can put it down for an apartment. Help her start her life. But to start college, full ride, it's amazing. I have a daughter. She has full ride. The school that she's going to, it was not like a number one choice. It was like number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they give her full ride. She went there, and she loves it. The connections she's being made due to the scholarships she had in school are amazing. and she's loving it. And I'm stress-free. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm broke. I don't have to worry about
Yes.
her. I know she's eating. I know
Yes.
she's studying. I know she has a home.
Yes.
It's all good. It's the best experience ever. And it's a blessing.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
It is.
There's so many other kids that cannot go to school because they don't have money, they don't have scholarships, and they just cannot go. They have to work. This is a blessing. Count your lucky stars.
Okay, Rhonda, I got you. You're going hard too. Good. Nez, we got you, girl.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Man.
Yeah. That's the same way on the mobile. It's also personal because everyone starts with, I had the same thing.
Goodness. Okay. All right. It's very close, so you still got time to cast your votes. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If the line's busy, you can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Get in on social media and the live stream. If you side with Anthony, they take the full ride scholarship. You side with Nicole, they take the money that they saved, and their daughter can go to the university of her choice. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. When we get back, we got the outcome of Side Takers right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7. It is 8:55, partly cloudy. 70s are high. It is 64 right now. All right, the outcome of Side Takers. The votes are in. People running down the hall, voting on social media, emails, and the live stream. And Nicole, they sided with you. Nicole, how you feel?
Hey, that's because I'm so happy that people sided with me. Listen, we're parents. It's what we do. We have to be realistic. And we have to know that our kids aren't always going to do what we want to do or what we think is the smartest option. But if they work hard, we got to reward them.
Anthony, did I hear you crying back there?
I do. This is a very terrible choice, and she'll regret it in 5 years. As a matter of fact, she'll regret it in 2 years.
Well, that's what everyone's saying, though. Like, it went back and forth. Everyone's saying that she'll regret it if she doesn't go where she wants to. And there's people that have been through this that said, I was forced to go to a school, and I actually resent my parents, and I dropped out, or I hated it, or whatever. So...
No one resents money. No one.
I'm with you. I'm a money dude too, but
well, they sided with Nicole. Now you guys do what you want to. It was extremely close.
It was.
And you know, if I have to cast my vote, I would have to say you got to let the kid go where the kid wants to go to school. If you save the money and you have. I get it, Anthony. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, if you're saying we had to take loans out and all that stuff, it might have gone different. But y'all you've been saving, so I'm gonna have to go with the kid has worked hard. That's her reward. But I ain't in your household, and you can tell me to shut up at any time.
Thank you for making the right choice.
Okay.
Oh wow, the right choice. All right, babe. We'll talk about this later.
I like the fact that your energy is up, and it's a decision that you guys are gonna make. But you are blessed to have an extremely talented daughter, and. You know, this is something you got to deal with. But thank you guys for being on Side Takers, all right?
Thank
you. Pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Man. I told my kid, he's an A student, and I've been saving just like you.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I want you to get a scholarship because that money I'm going to keep and get me a Maserati.
Yeah, that's my money back.
That's my money. So you do what you need to do. It sounds like they're happy. We have couples that's been on the show and they've argued. You know, when we got the phone with us, that they're probably gonna part ways. But
yeah, that'd be a tough one. I would have to try to convince my kid he wants to go to the free school.
yeah. Hey, think about it. Afterwards, we'll give you this much.
Right.
Cash.
Right.
You sure don't want to go? No, I don't want to go. All right, Ray is out. Brian's doing celebrity news. What's up, man?
There was a crazy story going around over the weekend about Iron Man and the franchise and some of the contracts and how it all came about. It's pretty cool.
All right, coming up next, Johnny's house.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Green. That's green. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Ray is out today, so Brian is doing celebrity news. Brian, what's up, man?
I saw this floating around over the weekend, and so there was a bunch of stuff going around about Iron Man and the franchise, and I think Avengers in general, because they're working on some new stuff. But they were talking about how Iron Man was like the first movie. So it was the first one that started it all, and they had no plans at all into turning it into the Avengers Marvel universe.
Really?
Because they didn't even know if it was going to work. Like, they were actually afraid it might not make enough money.
Oh.
And so they added that part at the end where they turned it into like the Avengers Initiative, like the after credit scene.
Yeah.
After the fact, because they weren't sure it was going to be a big thing. They didn't really have a whole network planned until much later. But one of the stories going around was about Don Cheadle and how he replaced Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard.
Because in the original Iron Man, Terrence Howard played Rhodes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was Don Cheadle, and no one really knew why.
What, he wanted more money or something?
Well, Terrence Howard was making more money than Robert Downey Jr. in the first one.
Oh, okay.
His contract was bigger, but he also had some off the screen issues, like some legal stuff that went down. So they decided to replace him.
Okay.
So they called Don Cheadle and said, "You've got an hour to make the decision right now, sign the contract, 6-movie deal, or we're moving on to the next person." They had a list of people. So he was at his kid's birthday party, at a laser tag party.
Yeah.
On the phone going, can you tell me some more about it? And they said, no, we can't tell you anything because we don't really know. Because like I said, they didn't have this full
network. But we want you.
But this is your choice.
6-movie deal.
6-movie deal. You got to sign up right now. Who's you're going to be? We don't know where the character's going to go. We don't know the arc. We don't know none of that stuff. I need a decision right now. So he hit him back and he's like, can I have a little bit of extra time? I'm at my kid's laser tag party. They say, okay, you got 2 hours. So he had 2 hours. He said he played a little laser tag. Talked with his wife while he was playing the laser tag, talked to his agent a couple times, and decided to make the deal.
Yeah?
Because you can't turn down the Marvel Universe because you don't know.
Yeah.
And Iron Man was huge.
I mean, but you have to look at, the company behind it, the quality of work of Iron Man, so you know it wasn't going to be something shady.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, it's been 12 years now, but to think that's where it came from was bananas. He said, I didn't have any scripts. I didn't have any idea where it was headed. None of that stuff. He's like, but, I decided to go ahead and do it. And now his character is going to be featured in some new movies coming up.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it worked out best for him, but it almost, he almost said, I can't make that decision that fast.
He lied. He knew as soon as they told him, he said, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so, too. But there wasn't huge money attached, I don't think, right away either.
Yeah.
So
we're talking about a working actor with a 6-movie deal.
Yeah.
A little money is better than no money at all.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't imagine it would take you 2 hours, but at the same time, I could see why you'd be afraid you're going to lowball yourself. Because now I'm locked in for 6 movies.
See, I think that's why his agent probably told him to wait. Because if you answer too quickly, then you get lowballed. But I bet as soon as they ask me, say, yeah, I'll do it.
They said they had a list. They said,
I believe they had a list,
too. If you say
too.
no, we're going to go to the next dude.
I believe it.
I wonder, Michael B. Jordan, who's it going to be? Because Terrence Howard's out.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle was next. So I wonder who their 3rd, 4th, 5th choices were going to be.
I don't know.
Taylor Swift kind of started a little bit of internet stuff yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I mean, fans get excited very easy. So she jumped on Instagram and she basically hinted that she's in rehearsals for her tour.
Okay. And she should be.
Yeah.
It's sold out.
Yeah, so she jumped on to say there's a flash sale on digital copies of Midnight with bonus material on it. But she did it while she was in rehearsals for the Eras tour. And so everyone went crazy. So no more tickets available, but I mean.
Well, I mean, think about it, man. Now you know you have the golden ticket. If you're one of those to get the tickets, and she says she's rehearsing, now you're excited.
Yeah.
You're excited. You get to go.
And now maybe I'll go buy this, Midnight's bonus material because I'm all excited because she's going to be on tour and I want to see it.
I would, but if I wasn't able to get a ticket for my kid, damn your Midnight Hour. I ain't buying nothing else you have.
Right. That's when I get my tickets. And Cardi B and Offset shot a McDonald's commercial.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, for the Super Bowl. They filmed it over the holidays. No kids, just the two of them. And there's no real indication what it's going to be, but it's going to be like a couples type Valentine's themed ad, they said. So we don't know what it's going to be, but it's the two of them.
I have comments
for McDonald's.
But I would not make those right now.
And it's going to be Valentine's themed.
No comments.
So, and this was going around yesterday. It made me laugh. There was politician, Marjorie Taylor Greene's her name, and she used the video, and in the background of one of her Instagram videos, she played some Dr. Dre.
Okay. I heard about this.
Yeah,
Yes.
just the beat to Still Dre. And Dr. Dre's like, I ain't having it.
He said, I don't license my music to politicians.
Yeah, so he sent a cease and desist letter, and he said, I don't license my music to politicians.
Yep.
And then he also went on to say, especially when they're, as decisive or, divisive and all this stuff. So then she fired back, and she's like, well, I do really appreciate, like, the rhythm and the beat, but don't worry, I would never share your lyrics because they are misogynistic, chauvinistic towards women and depict violence.
Yep.
So he's like, all right, I'll play your game. He called Twitter and said, go ahead and have that tweet removed. So they took the tweet down, and they actually blocked her account.
But that's what they do to anybody.
Yeah, well, politicians do this all the time with artists, and artists are just trying, especially Dr. Dre. He doesn't really get involved on either side.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, I'm good. But she said, while I appreciate your creative chord progression, I would never play your words with the violence against women police officers and your glorification of thug life.
Shut it down.
So as of now, I think she's still suspended from Twitter.
Shut it down.
But Dr. Dre's like, look, I don't license my music, so stop.
Yeah, I didn't, because now people, in his mind, people are going to think that she got his permission, which means that he's associated with whatever views.
Yeah, and I think
they
do that a lot. Politicians do that a lot.
Dang, I think everybody knows you got to get permission at this point. All right, man, we'll give you a chance to take a breath and come out and find out what's trending on Johnny's House. $9:10, it is Johnny's House on Orlando's #1 hit music station. This is XL 106.7. 70 is a high today. It is 65 right now, and it's going to be partly cloudy. With everything going on, B, what is trending in the world today?
Couple of national days. National Oysters Rockefeller Day.
I had some oysters the other night. They didn't sit well on my stomach.
Yeah, I don't like raw, though.
They
don't
were
eat
raw. It was raw. And
you ate them raw?
Yeah, they put them on the ice.
You eat raw oysters?
I did the other day.
I can't do that.
My stomach was dancing all day yesterday.
Yeah, no. I get them when we go to Old Man Frank's over in Polk County.
Yeah.
But I don't get them raw.
Get that little fork, put it in there, put it on the cracker, throw that little.
No, they cook these up in a special garlic butter with some spices. It's really good, but I can't eat them raw. That's nasty. Yeah. It's National Houseplant Appreciation Day, so show some love to your houseplants today.
You remember that plant I had for like 10 years.
Lived for almost ever.
Until they told me I had to throw it out.
And then it died.
It died.
Because we went on vacation and no one watered it. It's also National Shop for Travel Day. So you can save some money shopping for travel today. I'm booking some airline flights for later in the year. I might check today.
Is the day supposed to be
I guess you're
discount?
supposed to save some money today.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I don't know.
All right.
On a side note with that, they are phasing out reclining seats on airplanes. I've seen a couple of stories about this. They're going to start making seats at a slightly more of an incline, but you're not going to be able to move them forward and back.
I mean, the recline that they give you, it's not that much anyway.
Yeah, and it
It's
causes
not that
all
much.
kinds of problems with people. People get bent out of shape.
Yeah. No.
When you recline.
No, I get it. I never even use mine. When I fly, I just cross my arms and go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Something to look out for on TikTok. There's a scammer who is claiming they'll create artwork from cremated ashes of your loved ones. But then when you send them the ashes, because people do that, put it in necklaces and stuff, then they're going to turn around and demand $3,000 in return for the ashes and not give you no artwork. So just
the scammers are getting good.
Just be careful. Yeah, be careful.
You know what? You got to keep that stuff on the internet, because if someone find who you are in real life, they're going to hurt you bad.
Yeah, because that's cold.
You got somebody's loved ones that they wanted to keep close to them forever.
Right.
And you're holding it hostage. Oh, they're going to hurt you bad, because we're talking about emotions involved.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
If you love IHOP, they're bringing back the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity for their 65th birthday.
What is it like?
It's 2 fruit top pancakes, 2 eggs, either bacon or sausage, but you got to order it by the name Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
As a grown man, I can't do that.
That's what the joke always was. If you say, let me get them pancakes with that fruit, they're like, what are you talking about?
Well, what if I did this? And lift up, it's like going to a restaurant in another country. Give me this.
You might not want to say, give me this, because then they know you can verbalize, and they're going to be like, give you what?
Man, the Fruity Tooty Fresh and Rudy.
The Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, dog. Limited time. So it was from their original 80s menu way back in the day. So you can still get that for a limited time. And don't forget tonight's Mega Millions jackpot, $1.1 billion.
That's tonight?
Yep.
Oh, I got to go play then.
Yep. There have been over 20 drawings since someone last won. The largest prize ever was $1.5 billion, which if they don't win tonight, will probably jump to. They said the take home is about $600 million, and then you got to pay taxes on that. So in Florida, I did the math, about $372 million.
Damn, that's not $1 billion though.
No, it's not. No, you're not going to get $1 billion anyway. Even if you don't take the upfront, after taxes, it's about $700.
Damn.
Because you're going to be in the highest.
But I guess that's $300 million in your bank account. Boom,
there
it is.
$378
million
in your bank account. And let's be honest. I mean, you can't spend $378 million. I mean,
Let me tell you,
you could, but
I would check. I would do online banking every 15 minutes. Like, okay.
It would drive me crazy.
Yep.
I feel like I would take $78 million of it and then just, literally in cash and just have it stacked in a safe somewhere. And then the other $300 million would be in the bank. Because what if the banking system crumbles? I need my $78 million.
A lot of people think that way too.
I'm paranoid. It would probably be best that I didn't win, if we're being honest.
Are you betting in your little group, or are you doing individual?
I'm in my group, and then I also have a one $20 ticket with 10 chances on my own.
Yeah, I'm going to probably get one on the way home.
So we'll see.
Listen, if you are a major Sam Smith fan, we have a pair of tickets for you to check out the concert. It's going to be in town on Wednesday, July 26th at the Amway. Another shot to win. Go to xl1067.com/contest. We're going to hook you up with that, but we'll tell you exactly what you need to do. Sam Smith fans, listen up. When we get back, we'll tell you how you can win those tickets right here on Johnny's House.
Winter Garden, it's time to pay your bills.
On Winter Park, it's time to pay your bills.
Winter Springs,
give me the cash.
Central Florida, it's time to pay your bills on XL 1067.
Wherever you call home in Central Florida, we've got you covered with the cash.
Listen to XL 1067 for our keyword at the top of every hour weekdays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
For your chance to win $1,000 every hour, 13 times a day.
Win your share of $13,000 a day, $65,000 a week.
Set a reminder on your phone right now. Pay your bills on XL 1067.
Sponsored by Dan Newland Injury Attorneys.
Johnny's house, 923. It is 59 degrees right now. It's going to be partly cloudy with the high of 70. Before I tell you how to get these Sam Smith tickets, we were doing this quickly. You're talking about this relationship, and I don't know if you have it in front of you. We're talking about off the air.
Oh, yeah.
The 5-to-1 ratio.
5-to-1 ratio.
Okay, explain that real quick.
So they say this is according to relationship experts, and not just in a romantic relationship. In any sort of relationship you have.
It could be a work relationship.
Anything at all that's like you and another person.
Okay.
They say the key to making sure that you're happy and satisfied with the relationship is a 5-to-1 ratio.
Okay, what does that mean?
So for every one negative interaction you have, you need 5 positive ones with that person to offset it, to make the relationship worth it.
Okay. I think in my life, the people that are in it now, I think it's at least that or more.
So after I read this, I started running through my different relationships that I have to see if they fit the 5-to-1 and should I bail on them. Now, some you have no choice. If it's a boss-worker relationship, you may not get to that 5-to-1.
But you're not having that relationship that you want.
But you should strive to get to 5-to-1 if you want to be satisfied with your relationship.
See, I've done a couple of years ago, I did cleaning. So if that's where I purged some people that weren't supposed to be in my life. So the ones that are in there now will fit. If I had to pick the 5-to-1 ratio, yes, they do that.
Yeah.
Even I'm thinking work-wise. I don't dislike anybody at work. I don't really associate with a lot of people. If you're not associated with Excel, then I don't really. I mean, I'm nice to everybody.
Well, and the 5 positive ones, they said, don't have to be these big, grand gestures. It could be a good morning in the hall as you pass each other. It could be a joke in the elevator on your way out. That's a positive. And then as long as you have 5 of those before you get to that one time where they drive you crazy with an email that you want to print the email and then shove it down their throat so they choke on it.
Yeah.
As long as you have 5 of the other ones first, you're going to keep this relationship positive.
So are there any questions in yours?
I mean, I got like 1 or 2 that are, but they're not relationships by choice.
Yeah, okay.
They're relationships by force for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And so I've got to probably find a way to either not take things so negatively, because sometimes I tend to do that.
Yeah.
Or to overlook some of the things that I think are negatives that probably aren't, and that way I can find more positives.
Does it make it negative if the person didn't intend to be negative, but it just bugs you?
Yes. Because it's a negative interaction for you.
Okay.
So
even though they didn't mean it.
Yeah.
So some people want to bring negativity into your world.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But if they do it and it bugs you, then that is a negative.
For you, it'll be a negative interaction. So you'll need 5 somewhat positive ones to offset that.
So now look at your friends and your coworkers, and it's 5-to-1.
See, for example, I got a calendar invite to a meeting this morning from our boss. So today he's got 1 negative interaction with me. He's going to need 5 positive ones to offset that calendar invite to that meeting.
But everybody got the calendar invite.
Don't matter. I took it as a negative interaction.
That's right. Okay, so it's your person. Okay.
So now he's going to have to come by and make a joke or say hi or whatever. I need 5.
But it can't be 3.
No, it can't be 3.
In a 24-hour span.
If it's 3, I'm going to leave here today not feeling good about our relationship. According to the 5-to-1 ratio.
Lord.
And I know he's listening.
I know. I'm like, dude, you just like starting stuff, man. There's a match.
But that's a great example.
No, you're right.
Because it's not. He didn't do anything negative.
No. And if I'd have gotten that, I'm like, I just next. Next. Wow.
Now at home, it would be more personal. Obviously.
Yeah.
Like with your significant other, it'd be more of a personal thing.
Yeah.
And I think you should be way more than 5-to-1 with your if you want to stay happy.
Yeah, 5-to-1. I like that.
My wife and I probably have like 25 positives to every one negative.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so too. If I got a text.
Now I do have one friend that always sees the negative, and he's always like, "Man, you guys argue all the time." I'm like, no, really, we don't.
I got a text from the boss.
Oh, so did I.
You gonna read it? You want me to read it? I'm gonna let you read it.
Hang on a second.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you read it.
I love Brian.
I got Brian is sexy.
I got that one too.
Yeah. Okay.
So now you got 2 positives, buddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna need 3 more.
Lord.
I'm gonna need 3 more positives, or I ain't coming to your meeting.
All right, dude, you just be starting stuff.
That's a great example.
I got you.
For people at their workplace.
Here's the thing. If you are a Sam Smith fan and you want to go to the show, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have an on-air debate with somebody else that wants to go, and you're going to have to go back and forth and explain why you should go to the concert. It's that simple. Nothing negative, nothing health-wise. It's just like, I'm a fan. Like, let's say if I was in the contest, and Brian and I'll go back and forth, I'll say, I have to go because I've been a fan of his since I was 8 years old. Then Brian would have to say,
yeah, I have to go because my wife and I listened to Sam Smith on our anniversary at dinner.
Okay, and I would have to go harder than that and said, I have to go because last night I made love to my woman listening to Sam Smith.
And then I'd have to go, well, the only way my wife will make sweet, sweet love to me is while listening to Sam Smith.
You win. That's how it has to go. You have to go back and forth, no hesitation, one and the other, and at the end of it, we will decide who's going to go. So only Sam Smith fans can go, and you have to go back and forth and explain to us why you should get these tickets. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The only way to win is you got to call in. If you are a fan, this should be extremely easy for you. All you have to do is go back and forth and explain why you should win these tickets to check out Sam Smith, Glory of the Tour, happening Wednesday, July 26th at the Amway. Another chance to win. Go to xl1067.com/contest. All right, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Sam Smith fans, now it's time to call. You can win right here on Johnny's House. 937, Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's House. Partly cloudy today. The high should reach about 70. It is 60 right now. All right, got a pair of tickets. Check out Sam Smith Glory. The tour is going to be Wednesday, July 26th at the Amway Center. All right, and what we want to do is find the best fans. And what you're going to do is go back and forth and tell us why you should get these tickets, trying to one-up the person before you. But first, we must meet our contestants. Deshaun, good morning.
Hey, good morning, crew. How are you?
All right, Deshaun, you're a huge Sam Smith fan.
Oh, yeah.
Know everything about it.
I listen to him all the time.
All the time. All right, Brian, if you connect that to line 2, please.
Yeah, sir.
And Amber, hey, Amber, good morning.
Good morning.
And Amber, you're a huge Sam Smith
Yes.
fan. Man,
Very huge fan.
Man, so what's going to happen now, because we answered first, Deshaun's going to tell us why he should go, and then once he's done, he'll get a buzzer or a ding, and then Amber, you'll go, and then at the end, Brian and I will decide who's going to actually get the tickets. All right?
Okay.
All right, Deshaun, you're up. Why should you go and see Sam Smith in concert?
Okay, so reason number one is my wife and I, we danced to one of Sam Smith's songs during our wedding. Secondly,
No. You only need one.
Yeah, I would hold that.
You hold that. All right. He got a ding on it.
It's going to one-up each other, basically.
All right. Amber, why should you go?
Well, I've never been to a concert, and this would be a great experience to see Sam Smith.
Very first time. Okay. Deshaun.
I promised my wife that I would get her tickets to these concerts by calling in on the radio to win the ticket.
Ooh.
B?
I mean, do I ding you because you use the radio, or do I buzz you because that wasn't very smart?
It's on you, Judge.
I'll give you a ding on that one.
All right. Amber.
Okay.
I've been a fan of 106.7 for over 10 years.
Oh, she took that there, too.
Okay, I'll give you the ding for 10 years.
All right, no more. All right, Deshaun.
I know Sam Smith's birthday, and you don't.
Well, I do because we had it in the contest 2 days ago, but...
Okay.
Well, does
Amber, do you know his
Amber
birthday?
know it?
No, I don't know his birthday.
Okay,
we said 2 days ago that you can't be a fan if you don't know the
I'm giving you the ding.
You got the ding.
You got the ding.
Deshaun, you got the ding.
You got the ding. If she knew it too, I couldn't give it to you because then you both know it. But
you got it.
She knew it. She didn't, so you got the ding.
Amber, you about to come strong.
Me and my 7-year-old daughter jam out to him pretty much weekly.
Oh, you're using the kid as leverage. I got you.
Oh, yeah.
Deshaun.
I know Sam Smith's first album.
Ooh. Amber, do you know his first album?
No.
Oh!
All right, got to give him a ding, obviously.
All right, Amber. Amber.
Uh-oh.
Amber.
Uh-oh. I'm choking.
Amber.
Uh-oh.
Amber going once.
He's my favorite artist ever.
Just didn't sound believable to me.
Not at all. Not at all. All right, Deshaun, you can knock her out the park with this one.
All right. Reason number, I don't even know what reason we're on, but this would make for a great anniversary gift for my wife.
Yeah.
Amber, anything else? Any last thing? Because right now we're about to toss you in the lake. What you got? Going once.
I would take. Okay.
Going
Let him
twice.
have it.
Oh, she tapped out. She tapped out. Amber, you tapped out.
I got nervous.
Yeah.
You tapped out. Oh, Amber, it's okay.
No, you did great.
I don't do good under pressure.
Obviously, you don't.
You did well for a few rounds.
Yes.
You did okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amber.
But we've got more tickets next all week long.
All week long we have tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for playing.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Deshaun, that was just mean, bro. That was mean. What you did was mean. But congratulations. No, that's all good. You got a pair of tickets to see Sam
She
Smith.
sounded like she really wanted him, though. I'll give her that.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She did. But once you had her on the rope, her corner herself threw in the towel. I can't do it. I mean, she melted right on the microphone. All right, you got some pair of tickets. Check out Sam Smith. You going?
I'm pumped. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, you hold on a second. We get some information from you, okay?
All righty.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest all-time jokes of all time.
Yeah, it was hard. If you don't have anything to top it, you better come up with something.
But see, I'm always thinking of the next one.
Me too.
Why you on that one?
And it ain't got to be the truth. How do we know?
Exactly. Dang.
I would have said, like, I one time passed out, and the only way I woke back up because Sam Smith's song played and it brought me back to life.
That would have been good. We don't know. All right. Deshaun, congratulations. Let's get out of here, B. It's 9:42. 9:48, time for us to get up out of here and do other things. B, what you got going on today, brother?
Nothing. The meeting that I talked about earlier, I'm going to go there and do that. And then I got some work to do around here. And then I think my son and I are going to start lifting some weights at the house today. Try to get a muscle or two. And then I didn't start Couch to 5K yesterday like I said I was going to.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to commit to that today because I don't think I'm going to today.
I did take my jacket off the treadmill at my house, so that's a step.
I mean, I went on my nightly walk.
Yeah.
And I've made my bed now every day in a row since we got back.
Yeah.
So I decided to do it. So, I mean, I'm on track to do some positive things. I think Couch to 5K is not in the cards today.
Hey, we want you to join our Cupid Undie Run team, and make sure you check out the photo of Fat Johnny.
I didn't even mean it like that when I said it.
Yeah, you did. Listen to the podcast.
But Ray yesterday mentioned that she posted a photo, and you yelled, "Man, you put up my fat photo," and I didn't even look at it.
Oh, yeah.
And then today when we were promoting it, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a whole different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely go check out the photo. But while you're there, you can click and sign up for our Undie Run team. Maybe throw a couple dollars on the team if you can't go. Four great calls.
Yeah, we want you to join us challenging fitness centers, boot camps, apartment complexes. It's an opportunity to get together and help out an amazing cause. And just check out our social media, and you can sign up. It's going to be a good time, and we can definitely use your support. If you can't start a team, you can join our team or just drop off a donation for us to do that. All right. Other than that, Ryan Seacrest, take this thing. Y'all have a beautiful day. We see you tomorrow.